Today is Thursday, March 22nd. I'm making a shepherd's pie. I made this before. It's been a long time ago, so I don't know if it was actually, I had a bad camera, but whatever. But anyway, so what I've done, I've ground 2 pounds of ground chuck. I've strained it. I left a little of that liquid at the bottom, not a lot, but I've drained the majority. I've added half an onion, 1/4 of a bell pepper, 2 little things of green onion, and a teaspoon of chopped garlic. And I've added my Tony seasoning that I use on everything. I've used pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, parsley flakes. And that's all I've done to it. So when I make shepherd pie, you want your meat to have like a little gravy to it. So what you're going to do is just add a little, oh, one thing I forgot too. Let me add that right. You add a little Worcestershire sauce. I add this to all of my beef dishes anyway though. It just amps up your flavor. Add a bit more because I have some beef broth. I'm going to add to it as well. Then you want to stir this in and let it do like a little fry in this pan. In this pan. I also have my potatoes boiling, so we'll be back. Now, you see how it's like the flour is like stuck to the pan? That's what you want. And I'm going to add this broth in here. I don't want a whole lot though, but I'm going to add that. And then we're going to scrape the bottom to get all of that flavoring from the bottom. Just like you do if you make any other gravy. Just that I didn't take this out, I left it in there. And it's actually going to take all of this little bit here, because I don't want a lot. I don't want it thick. I mean, just like a little thick gravy on this after. And then of course it's going to cook down and you got all that flour, so I am going to have to add a little water to this, which is fine. I don't want to add anything else that has sodium, so a little water would be fine. And then all we're going to do is let this simmer until we're ready to mix it up, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Consistency of the meat. See, it's like a little thick gravy to it. I didn't want it to just be. So now we're going to add our meat mixture to our dish. And I usually have it thicker than this, but I am cutting back. For my mashed potatoes, all I use is butter. Well, this is margarine. I like the Country Crock margarine. And I just get the big thing from Sam's. You can find it on sale, but it's never as cheap as it is at Sam's. I think it's like $4 something, and this is 5 pounds. So I just get this, and it lasts quite a while. So all I use in my mashed potatoes, if I'm not making loaded mashed potatoes, is butter, carnation milk, and that was actually frozen. That's okay, it'll thaw. And salt. I don't even put pepper. Now if I'm doing loaded mashed potatoes or roasted garlic potatoes, that's different. But this is just regular mashed potatoes. Okay, so this is the consistency I like. I'm not a fan of the instant potatoes. I don't even buy them. Now we served them at church one time, and the guy that was there, he was able to make them taste just like homemade, but mine never come out like that. So I just always cut up potatoes, boil them, and make mine from scratch. So now we're going to put together this, and it's very simple from here on. Be right back. Our potatoes. Kraft single. Because we have so many potatoes, I think I'm gonna amp this up a little bit and put a little of my Colby Monterey Jack. This is in the freezer, but it'll be fine. It'll melt. For about 20 minutes. Well, maybe 325. I don't want the cheese to burn. I do want it to get bubbly, so I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Out of the oven, we're going to let it cool, let it sit, and then in about maybe 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and cut it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay?